Hey guys, welcome to this Series 7, and reviewing this, which is the Avengers Endgame Thor and Rocket Raccoon 2-pack. So really cool, really blessed to pick this up today at Ollie's, along with the Iron Man and Rescue. This retailed for about $20, and I got it for $10, so if you're looking for kind of like a special deal, definitely go check them out. And yeah, it includes Thor and Rocket. This one was actually pretty easy to get last year, but for some reason I just never really got around to picking it up, so I figured I'd buy it today while I got the Iron Man one. And yeah, let's open this up. So taking a look at Thor first, as you can see, he's pretty nicely done. Obviously the head is inaccurate to how he appears in the movie, but this was just done because at the time, we didn't really know Thor was getting the long hair again. So yeah, I remember a lot of people complained about this figure for not having any muscles, but I guess it actually ended up being accurate to how he appeared in the movie in a sense. So you had the Avengers logo up here, you have the red and gray, and I like how they molded the black texture. It would have been cool if they had been able to do the white suits, but I gotta say the black texture is really nice. He's got this kind of like grapple hook kind of looking thing there, the red, and then the details on the head are pretty nice as well. They look good. He's painted pretty clean, pretty crisp, and then on the back he has some, again, some more armored padding and stuff. He's got his little quantum band here, which is painted nicely blue and silver. If we can get that to focus there. And there we go. And then moving down the legs, it's mostly just the same thing with the boots. And in terms of articulation, he's got a 360 at the head. His arms rotate 360 swing out the shoulder, bendability at the elbow, and a 360 legs forwards and backwards. So pretty much what we've seen with these. I will say the head is very loosely on the ball joint there. And then for accessories, you get Stormbreaker. This is the same Stormbreaker we got for the Infinity War toy line with that version of Thor. But I gotta say, I really like this version of Stormbreaker, so I don't really have any problems with that. You got some nice detailing on the handle here. You have this really cool lightning effect that goes on the top of it. And then on this side, you have where the little peg for the Infinity Stone would be, because this is, again, reused for that movie. And then, let's just put that in his hand real quick. So here we have Thor holding Stormbreaker, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. If you missed out on the Thor figure from last year, definitely a really nice way to get this Stormbreaker, because I'm not going to lie, I really like it. It's got the lightning effects molded on there, and it just looks pretty good. Now moving on to Rocket Raccoon, who's probably my favorite out of these two. I gotta say, I like how they did the head. I think the Rocket Raccoon that was released in the Infinity War wave didn't have the white on the face. So I like that they've added that. He's also got some paint on like his nose. You can see kind of like how it mixes in with the different colors. So it definitely looks way more realistic to Rocket Raccoon. He's got some fur detailing on the back. He also has his tail there, which does rotate 360, and it's got some brown mixed into it. And again, he has that same armor padding as all of the Avengers, including the little Avengers logo there, which looks pretty neat. And I like how it's molded into the suit, and he even has his little quantum band. And in terms of articulation, he's got a 360 at the head, but it's a little stiff. 360 of the arms, swing out at this shoulder. I don't think this shoulder. Actually, this one does. It's just kind of hard to do. And then the legs forwards and backwards. But again, a little stiff, and the tail rotates. But he also has wrist articulation, and the reason they did this is so he can hold the gun better, as opposed to the last release where his hands couldn't really hold the gun at all. And this is the gun. As you can see, it's very, very big. It also has a peg for the Infinity Stone. And while it's not perfect, at least Rocket can actually kind of hold it to some degree, because like the original release, the arms were just kind of static, or not really static, but the wrist didn't rotate, and considering how big the gun is, it just wasn't very possible for that to work out. So, here we have all of the Team Suit Avengers together, and one thing I really like about these is they really didn't reuse sculpts. The only sculpts that were reused were Ant-Man and Captain America. They're the only two characters that share the same body, and they could have easily used that same body on Thor and Ant-Man, and even Iron Man if they wanted to, because like really Tony doesn't wear his mechanical suit, so if they wanted to, they could really have just reused all the parts on this, but they actually did create separate sculpts for pretty much all of them, which I think was really cool, considering they didn't have to do that. I will say it is a little disappointing, though, that we didn't get Nebula, War Machine, and Black Widow and Hawkeye. I think those were the only Avengers they didn't make. That way we could have had the complete team and Quantum Realm suit. but I guess they just weren't able to pull it off. But it would have been pretty cool if they had, and regardless, I think it's just cool we got this many of the Avengers. We did get the main group of Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Captain America, and we got Ant-Man and Rocket Raccoon, so that was pretty cool too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.